Hello everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report for this week, July 27th until August 2nd. My name is Lysander Xanthus. I am a clairvoyant and energy healer, and I am the host for today. First, let's take a look at the astrology for the week ahead.
Hello everyone, and welcome to This Week in Astrology. I'm going to be going day by day over the next week, recounting the energy that's present in each day. So Monday, we're going to be feeling this sensation, almost like we're in too tight of a space, feeling a lot of pressure, mostly from an emotional, mental, and life angle. And this is going to push us to really want to fight and to see things more deeply and clearly. Tuesday is an emotional day. The moon is aspecting several different planets in retrograde, and this creates an intense internal emotional day inside of ourselves as we continue to process and to reconsider all that has been happening inside of ourselves and around us. With all these planets in retrograde, it is a period of intense reviewing and reconsideration. Wednesday is an expressive day. Our energy, it has this very hot, like temperamental feeling, and is very expansive, like really wanting to express whatever's inside of ourselves. And there's a strong push of confidence and assertion. Obviously, this could come across many different ways, but we can take advantage of it to say what it is we need to say. Thursday, we will be tussling with our emotions a lot as we seek to understand ourselves and our relationships. And again, like Wednesday, we will be inclined to be very expressive and yet conflicted. Friday, we will be able to see with the moon in Capricorn aspecting other things, seeing what choices and decisions we need to make if there are going to be any changes in our lives. As I'm frequently telling people in my readings, we create our future through our decisions. So this really emphasizes that and helps us see that more clearly. Saturday is going to be this sense of like emotionally bursting. I know, a very emotional week. Everything's been very emotional. There will be progress and deep inner change and new insights. And then on Sunday, there's a sense of being confronted with our stuckness, any way that we are stuck in any area of our lives or internally. And this is it's meant to kind of encourage us to be more true to ourselves, because as we hit our walls and these areas of stuckness, we'll see how it is we've not been living in accordance with integrity and not have been responsible for ourselves. So honestly, a tough week, but I know that you can get through it and that we can move ahead. The thing is to be sure to be present in yourself and to allow yourself to experience these feelings so they can continue to evolve. And when you feel kind of compelled to act or express yourself, to be mindful of the choices you're making in doing so. So that's the astrology for this week, and I'll see you again next time.
Hello, welcome back. So that was the astrology, and next we are going to head outside with the Kitchen Witch for her magic tip of the week.
Good morning, everyone. I am the Kitchen Witch here with a lifestyle tip to bring a little extra magic into your day this week. Today we're going to talk about sunlight. Sunlight is an amazing thing, and while it might be bad for your skin to get a little too much of it, I have a sunburn right now to prove it, it is actually a wonderful purifying and cleansing source. So we're going to do a little sunlight blessing today that you can add into your daily routine, and it should help you keep your energy nice and clear, positive, and full of light. So here we go. I'm gonna go blinding myself here. So for just a moment, you want full sunlight. Make sure that it's getting all of your body if you can. Otherwise, just being outside where you have access to sunlight should be enough. I recommend that you stand with open palms. I like to have my palms down at my side so that you're taking it in. Then taking a deep breath simply state the intention. I take this light into myself. I feel it flow through, in and as me, clearing every nuance of my being. It takes the negativity from my energy body. It cleanses my soul. It fills me with its warmth, light, hope, and joy. I accept it willingly, and I am grateful. Also, make sure to take a minute to turn your back and get the other side. You can either repeat the blessing or just stay in that meditative space while you're doing it. So that is the tip for the week. Bring a little sunlight into your life, and you would be surprised how much it helps. Not only because it's great for you spiritually, but that little extra vitamin D will go a long way to boosting brain power and putting that little extra joy into your life. I'm the Kitchen Witch, wishing you all a beautiful week this week.
Hello again. So, sunlight is incredibly useful, so I'm glad we got to learn a little bit about that this week. And next is our reading for the week, the collective reading, which is actually done by my wife this week. So let's see what guidance we have this time around.
Good morning, everyone. I am the Kitchen Witch, and this week I'm going to be doing the card reading of the week. We're doing the card reading from the Wisdom of Avalon, which is one of my favorite decks. What I love about this deck is that it's very straightforward, and it has a way of really bringing that positivity forward. So even if there's something bad going on, it points out what could be learned or gained from that. So let's get started. I have 3 cards for you this week. The first one is the Dragon. The thing about the Dragon is that it puts focus and emphasis on inner strength. The card talks all about how strength is found deep within, not without. There's a fantastic quote in here. The dragon comes to offer you its power and strength to protect and fortify you on this leg of your journey. That's such an important thing to remember, everyone. We're all on a journey. Every week, every day of our lives is just another journey, and we're on this leg of our journey. So in the week ahead, with everything happening in astrology and in the world around us, this is calling on us to reach down and find that inner strength, find that inner power, and make sure to apply that to everything we do. The second card warns about disruption. Disruptions are not a negative thing. Sometimes in life, things need to be shaken up or changed in order for us to achieve our highest and best good. So in the week ahead, be mindful of disruptions. But the reason to be mindful of them is to always be paying attention to the lesson that could potentially be learned from the disruptions in your life. Whether it's trouble at work, with the family, with yourself, maybe you have a really emotional day or an angry day. Remember, there's a lesson in that. Take the time to self-care. Learn where that is coming from. Take the time to observe the trouble at work or the trouble with the family. It's an opportunity to reach into your inner strength, pull forward, and make positive changes in your life. Lastly, we have trust. The thing about trust is that it's not just about the way that you trust other people. It's about the way you trust yourself. A lot of times we take for granted that when we don't have any faith in ourselves, any trust in our decisions and our choices in life, we tend to become very withdrawn, complacent, depressive. Trust talks about learning to trust yourself. Part of trusting yourself is knowing that you're going to do the right thing for you. If you're in a circumstance where, or a time in life where you need to be making decisions, trust is important. You need to trust your instincts, trust what your intuition is telling you. Take that time to take a deep breath, reach down into your inner strength, remind yourself that disruptions are part of growing, and trust that whatever you decide to do is the right thing for you. The second you start to question what your choices are, that's the minute when the world can become overwhelming and crushing. So that is the card reading for the week. Trust your inner self. Disruptions are an opportunity for something greater, and trust the decisions you make. At the end of the day, your life is your own, and only you have to live it. So live it the best way possible. I'm the Kitchen Witch. Have a beautiful week, everyone.
Hello again. So that was our reading of the week. Next, we are going to be moving into our joyful living tip for the week to help you bring more joy and peace into your life and bring up your vibration. So this comes to you from the Kitchen Witch. Let's take a look.
Well, hello again, everyone. I am, of course, the Kitchen Witch, for those of you just tuning in. And right now, I'm going to tell you the joyfulness tip of the week. Each week, I choose an affirmation or draw an affirmation from The Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein, and I apply that to something fantastic about life that you can adopt this week to help you with all of the strain and difficulty, whatever it is that you're facing. So this week's affirmation is, joy is the ultimate creator. That's right, joy is the ultimate creator. What was that? Joy is the ultimate creator. The best thing about being creative is that when you create from a place of joy, you're creating something that other people appreciate, other people recognize and love. So, my example of creating from a place of joy is my home. As the Kitchen Witch, I talk about my home all the time. But the thing about it is, if you're not creating a home from a place of joy, it's not a joyful home. It's not a peaceful home. Joy is the ultimate creator, to me, is pointing out that we have an opportunity every single day to create a life from a place of joy, from that choice of choosing joy, choosing happiness, rather than wallowing in our past, rather than allowing ourselves to be overwhelmed. If you can't watch the news without feeling sad, don't watch it. If you can't cook a meal without being frustrated, don't cook the meal. The reality of the matter is you should be doing what you love. Because when you do what you love, everything comes together in an abundant, beautiful way. So, the joyfulness tip of the week is to focus on joy and then creation, and then choices, and then living life. Choose joy first. That's your joyfulness tip of the week. Tell yourself that every time you're in a situation that you start to feel negatively about, tell yourself joy is the ultimate creator, and choose joy first. It's very challenging, but I know you can all do it if you put your mind to it. I'm the Kitchen Witch. Have a beautiful week.
And hello. So I hope you've enjoyed all of our segments today. That has been the Morning Metaphysical Report for the week of July 27th to August 2nd. I have been your host, Lysander Xanthus, clairvoyant, psychic, and energy healer. And of course, the segments included Eliza Nanos, the Kitchen Witch. I would like to thank all of our sponsors on Patreon. Thank you so much for your continued support, for helping MMR to continue and to evolve. There are still a lot of big changes ahead as MMR continues to change in order to best suit your needs. So I truly hope you enjoyed this show this week, and we'll see you again next Monday. Be blessed and take care of yourselves.